conventional helos cannot perform this maneuver as crisply, as swiftly as the LC-8, and now you can see her going tail up. This extreme tail-up maneuver demonstrated the razor-sharp response and control power available to the pilot. You will now see the light combat helicopter positioning itself for small stall turns. This breathtaking beauty, the LC-8, surely teases as it goes away. Now look for its breathtaking steep climb where the speed has bled off to zero. And the beast turned with its tail rotor in front of you. It is an extremely difficult maneuver for most helicopters, but LC-8 just did it with considerable ease. Ladies and gentlemen, this aircraft has the markings of a winner as it is poised to perform its signature maneuver one more time, the sharp rudder turn.
भारतीय हिंदुस्तान एरोनॉटिक्स लिमिटेड द्वारा विकसित तथा निर्मित हेलीकॉप्टर्स की हवाई हमले, परिवहन, युद्ध के दौरान सामरिक मदद, दुश्मनों की तलाश और राहत, आपदा तथा बचाव कार्यों में अहम भूमिका है। एडवांस लाइट हेलीकॉप्टर ALH, लाइट यूटिलिटी हेलीकॉप्टर LUH के पश्चात लाइट कॉम्बैट हेलीकॉप्टर भारत को नई पंक्ति में ला खड़ा करा है।
And with the surprise element, ladies and gentlemen, get ready for something as spectacular as the combined display by Sarang Helicopter Display Team and the Suryakiran Aerobatic Display Team of the Indian Air Force.
The Suryakiran team made an entry in Aero formation, and you just witnessed the left and the rightmost members tucking in to form a diamond in the sky.
And after the Suryakiran, there are Sarangs made an entry in wine glass formation, now pulling up. Both the teams have pulled up, and what better way to start the combined display while symbolizing the motto of the Indian Air Force, touch the sky with glory. With this maneuver, the team leaders are saluting the nation. Today, leading the Suryakiran team is Group Captain Anup Singh, Vayu Sena Medal, and Sarang team is being led by Wing Commander Girish Kovind. Sarangs have just turned in towards the left, making an English letter I in the sky. This I stands for you, me, our motherland, and for these indigenously developed helicopters. So here it is, Sarangs in India formation.
Till then, the Suryakiran team approaching from your left 10 o'clock. You can see the left and the right members moving ahead and flying abreast with the leader. With this, the team has formed the Delta formation. Ladies and gentlemen, the Delta formation from your left.
Your gaze, ladies and gentlemen, once again towards the left. Sarangs are in for something very, very special made for this day. On the leader's command, here comes Sarang in diamond formation. Coming in from your left this time, Sarang's coming in, marking the Aero India 2021 with a diamond formation. And oh my God, that's definitely a surprise. All of a sudden, number 4 pulled up, going for the stall turn. I'm sure he's propagating the social distancing norms.
Till then, moving in from your left, the Suryakiran team in Made in India light combat aircraft majors formation.
As Suryakiran approach you, Sarang 4 is making a short exit. Ladies and gentlemen, you can wave at them, wish them a good luck, as they will be back in the arena soon. once again, immediately now set your gaze straight ahead. Coming in from your right, Sarang 1, 2 and 3 are positioning for the team's signature maneuver, the Dolphin's Leap. This maneuver requires a very high degree of skill achieved by strict mind and body coordination. All 3 helicopters flying abreast will pull up in the vertical plane and carry out a synchronized tall turn to the left. Like a dolphin in the ocean, Sarangs and Dolphins Leap.
And joining the Dolphins, ladies and gentlemen, it is the Sukhoi. Yes, you can see the Surikirans approaching from your left, and they have formed a formation which is the Sukhoi formation.
System integrated version with its air-to-air and air-to-ground weaponry along with the modern avionics is one amongst the lethal arm platforms with the IAF today. The flexibility of this aircraft has been time-tested from varied operations to swerve displays. And now, as we are positioning straight ahead, coming in from your right, this time it's Sarangs and Surikirans.
And there, ladies and gentlemen, you can see the left and the right members of Surikiran team have moved out. With this, the Surikirans are performing exclusively for the helicopter fleet of the Indian Air Force and specially for the Sarangs. Yes, the next depiction of Surikirans is of a rotor, signifying the motto of Sarangs, but for the rotors, we have been closer. Ladies and gentlemen, the rotor formation from your left.
And for Sarangs, we are standby for the leader's call. With the call, here comes the crossover break, ladies and gentlemen. For these magnificent aerobatic displays, both the teams comprise of a set of 20+ talented officers who are ably supported by the technical complement of 100 to 150 air warriors each and every time. And as I speak, the Surikirans team will be positioning 12 o'clock for the bomb bust loop. To your right and left, Sarangs are all set to let the heat go up. Coming in from right and left for some closer and lower action. We call it the level cross. Perfect cross indeed.
Straight ahead, 12 o'clock, as soon the Surikirans team will be pulling up for its signature maneuver, the bomb burst loop. And there they have pulled up, tied by an invisible string. The Surikirans team members will split on the leader's command and spread across the sky like the rays of the sun. So let's listen out for the leader's call.
Surikirans, now shift a little lower your gaze. Right in front of you, Sarangs are preparing for level mesh. Coming in from opposite directions, each helicopter will cross in less than 1 second time.
Ladies and gentlemen, do not fret. This was not the end of the display. Both the teams have warmed you up. And now to raise the tempo and increase the heart rates, we present to you some sensational synchro maneuvers by both the teams. So sit back and tighten those seat belts one more time, as we will be taking you on the most astounding journey of aerobatic display. For a hair-raising barbed wire cross, Suryakiran 8 and 9 will be coming in from your left and right. And for this maneuver, they will be accompanied by Suryakiran 5 and 6 flying hot on their tails. And then you can see Suryakiran 8 and 9 along with 5 and 6. Their closing speed is more than 1,000 kilometers per hour. And now, please shift your gaze to your right, as coming in from your right will be Suryakiran 7 along with 4. It seems there is some confusion in their mind, and they both are not able to decide which side is up and which side is down. So here comes Suryakiran 7 from your right, and there he goes flying inverted. As he will straighten, following close will be number 4 flying inverted. And now once again, please shift your gaze to your right, as coming in from your right is Suryakiran 1, 2 and 3. And there goes number 2 drawing circles behind Suryakiran 1 and 3. Ladies and gentlemen, the corkscrew maneuver.
Integrity and diversity is India's distinction that trickles down to our teams as well. Coming from diverse cultural background, speaking different languages, we all work together towards our common aim of winning hearts and saving lives. On this note, you can see 12 o'clock sirens coming in for something very, very special and very, very lovable. The next maneuver is very special as it is from our hearts to yours. Presenting to you a beautiful siren heart with their shadow of love, this time above, made by Suryakirans. Two beautiful and pulsating hearts, just for the beautiful gathering today here, with only one message of peace and love.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it seems Suryakiran 8 and 9 are not done for the day, as they will be coming in one more time from your left and right, and this time for a jinking cross. Jinking is a maneuver which is used in combat to confuse the enemy. However, this beautiful afternoon, Suryakiran 8 and 9 will be performing the jinking cross to raise your heartbeats. Number 8 and 9 from your left and right.
Ladies and gentlemen, will pull up to present a salute to the nation. That was a leader, and here he pulls up. Joining them are the Suryakirans. A dip and salute to the nation by the leader.
a journey with the intention of arriving safely in a pretty and well-preserved ride. We are sure that's exactly what our audience must be feeling after the combined display. What a ride!
Lines once said, there are not more than 5 musical notes, yet the combination of these 5 gives rise to more melodies than can ever be heard. There are not more than 5 primary colors, yet in combination they produce more hues than can ever be seen. There are not more than 5 cardinal tastes, yet combination of them yield more flavors than can ever be tasted. When the combinations of such basics can create so much more and beyond, have you ever imagined what can blend your transonic with subsonic can do? It can create magic, sense. Has always strived to push the boundaries and venture into the newness and into an unimaginable, while adding colors to the facets of military fervor. And this time, we had designed something as spectacular and suave as displayed by the Hawks and the Airledge at the same time and in the same time.
Ladies and gentlemen, you saw them raising your heartbeats in the sky, and you are right now witnessing the Suryakiran team members landing one after the other. The first to land was Suryakiran 9, following close was number 8. And then came number 7. Keep watching as they are coming one after the other from your left. Following 7 was Suryakiran 3, and then came the team leader, whom you saw controlling the strings in the air. Following the team leader was Suryakiran 2, followed by Suryakiran 4. The second last to land will be Suryakiran 5 and finally Suryakiran 6. Today, each and every Indian would be proud to know that Suryakiran team has the distinction of being among a handful of 9 aircraft aerobatic teams in the world and only 9 aircraft aerobatic team in Asia. In the year 2021, the team will be completing 25 years of its formation. Till then, coming in from your left for landing is the Sarang Helicopter Display Team.
These 4 words takes to the skies and written home safely. Such error-free zone is being maintained by our dedicated team of technicians, ably led by Wing Commander Himanshu Purohit, assisted by Wing Commander Narendra Singh, Squad Leader Satish and Squad Leader Selvin. And as you can see, coming in for landing, from your left, a picturesque moment where you can see Sarangs lowered speeds aligned vertically with the rhythmic sound of rotors. A true depiction of military bearing and demeanor. Ladies and gentlemen, can we hear it loud for both the display teams of the Indian Air Force? With this, we sign off only to assure you to be with you very, very soon. We thank the August gathering for their valuable presence today. Jai Hind!
Kovind ji, he drew this to a close. Kovind ji, he drew this to a close. The First Lady was there in attendance as well as the Defence Minister and also the Chief Minister of Karnataka, the host state as it always has been, Shri B.S. Yediyurappa. All in all, the mahol was of jubilation, and it's something that has also meant good news in terms of creation of livelihoods, jobs. Good news certainly for the SMEs, the small and medium scale enterprises, people who have and who are going to benefit from this coming together of the defense and aerospace and aviation industries. So many MOUs signed, and of course, as the Raksha Mantri also went on record, almost 200 crores worth of deals signed. So all this can only mean good news for commerce, but it's also great news for those enthusiasts who've been watching these aircraft, whether it was the Surya Kirans, the Sukhois, the Tejas, the light combat aircraft, the light combat helicopter that are in operation in the world's highest battlefield in Siachen. इन सबको हमारी आंखों के सामने खुद देखना, ये खुद एक प्रिविलेज है, मैं तो मानती हूँ, क्योंकि इस पैंडेमिक के बीच में कोई इसे डायरेक्ट ज़्यादा ही पब्लिक न देख पाई हो, ये अलग बात है, पर वर्चुअल प्लेटफॉर्म से 5 लाख लोगों ने रजिस्टर किया, इन 3 दिनों में इसे देखा, which means that all those who wish to see it, the second best option of course was to see it online. Even now, it's just completely thunderous and deafening roars of these aircrafts which flew in one after the other, and almost simultaneously all the audience burst into an applause. So this has virtually been great news also for India's position being secured in the Indian Ocean region, having hosted about 28 defense ministers of 28 countries. So all in all, when you talk of Aero India, it is not just an air show, which of course it is in terms of magnitude and scale, Asia's largest, one of the world's biggest, and certainly the world's first hybrid one, which was physical as well as virtual. So a great opportunity also for people to know about these aircraft, whether it was the Dakotas, which are much older than the Indian Republic themselves. I mean, they've been part of the World War, the 1971 war as well, and for people, for especially young people who are filled with pride at the sight of these aircraft, it was a great moment to know more about what and how all these are made. Especially in terms of India's indigenous capabilities, HAL, India's own plane maker, Hindustan Aeronautics Limited, which is very much Bangalore based, and certainly Bangalore, as everybody knows, has been a sort of a constant host of the air show, and that is also because it's a history that dates back to even the 1940s, when HAL, with the huge enterprising spirit of Walchand, was set up right here, and there have been many PSUs. There is a defense and research development organization, DRDO, there is BHEL, Bharat Heavy Electricals Limited, there is Bharat Earth Movers Limited, there is Bharat Electronics Limited, and all these aeronautical development agencies Karnataka is home for more than 50% of the R&D talent pool of India. There is cutting-edge nanotechnology, biotechnology, all that which goes into making it a very, very attractive destination for those who want to be in this space. The Uttar Pradesh Defence Corridor and the Tamil Nadu Defence Corridor also have been very much in the news these 3 days. And the atmosphere, even in the startup Manthan, which showcased the innovations of many of these startups in the defence space, was something which was exemplary, which motivates, I'm sure, a lot of youngsters. So it's been a great honor to bring this to you. The entire crew of Doordarshan and the people who are watching it from DD Bharati to all the channels, DD India, DD Podugai and Puducherry, Chandana. It's been extraordinary, and what kind of makes this magic happen is this work and enterprise together. It's the spirit of New India. So let's close on that note. Of course, like the skies were saying Vande Mataram, it's been a pleasure. Basanti Hari Prakash along with the entire crew saying Dhanyavada, Vanakkam, Shukriya, Adab Arz hai, Salam, Namaskara, as we would say in Karnataka.